We're doing a purple wreath tonight. So I actually have a customer request who wanted a wreath that was like all purple or mostly purple. So that's what we're doing. So I made this sign to go with it. Isn't that pretty? It says for the love of lavender, because I love lavender. Although I don't think there's any doubt that anybody knows that. All right, so you could either use like a purple base with this or a green base. So let me show you how I kind of put this together. So you can see here, the main colors on this is purple and green. And I made it to go with this ribbon, okay? So what I did is I pulled out the green from this ribbon, and those are going to be our two colors, purple and green. Hello, hello. Okay. Y'all, hot flash. Hot flash, hot flash. Okay. I think I'm going to use the green frame. Well, maybe I'll use the purple frame. Let's use the purple frame. I did list a few frames right before I came on, and I do have a few more to list. I will do when I'm done. So, I will get that done when we're done. I cut all of these at 20 inches. Oh, and let me show you the two mesh. So I have an iridescent, and these are in my shop. I have an iridescent purple and the purple with the edges. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do a double ruffle. All that means is that I'm going to put them on at the same time. And then we're going to kind of spread them out so that we can see both colors. I just like to do this every once in a while because it's fun. It's fun, it's different. I actually did this with the mailbox, and so that kind of reminded me, oh yeah, I haven't done this in a while. So let's get our ties going first so I don't get ahead of myself, because we know that happens. Okay. All right. This tie is not secured on here very well. So when that happens, and y'all, these do come from overseas, so sometimes they're not quite perfect. So you kind of have to do a little surgery on them. Hopefully not very often, but every once in a while, we'll find one. I just use a small zip tie and tie the little thing on there. Sometimes we do have to move the bottom to the top. It's not very often that that happens. Hey, Sophia and Charlie. But sometimes. All right, so you see how we have these two right here together? So look, there's a tie here and there's a tie here. Well, so usually what I do is I'll go around and count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this really probably belongs up top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. This belongs up top. So what I will do is I'll trim that little bit. Okay, so I trimmed that little wire, and I want to show y'all this because it does happen sometimes. It's really annoying, but I'm going to show you how to fix it. Because you don't have to take the thing off and put it up here. All you have to do is snip it, bring this up, and then zip tie the frame right back in place. Okay? Oh, awesome. We love it when we have new people on our live. Okay, so we push all those in the middle. Now we're going to open these up. Because y'all, I'm telling you, it happens. It happens, it happens. It's better if you know exactly how to fix it without having to make it, you know, like difficult. Like an easy way to fix it, I guess I should say. Right. All right. So now we're going to place these two together, one on top of the other. and just ruffle them together. Okay, just like this. Okay, and then we're going to place it down just like we normally do and tie it right where we gathered it. Now where it's going to get different is when you get it on, you want to pull them separate, just like this. Okay? That way you can kind of see that there's two on there. And what I like to do is then flip-flop them, because I don't want to just see the lavender all the way around. Well, I'm happy to see you too. We want to see some of this gorgeous darker purple too. So we're going to flip-flop them. So we'll do one lavender, one purple, one lavender on the top. Would you probably say a couple of bad words? Hey, sometimes I have, if I've gotten them like that. But y'all, these days, honestly, we're just so stinking happy to get frames. I'm not going to complain. It's so hard to get supplies right now. Okay. So see how we just kind of pull it out. That way you can still see that there are two meshes there. Okay. So I'm going to put our ribbons in. So I put, look at this sparkly green. I love this. It has the little diagonal stripes, and then we have it with our purple. So we have this one in 2.5 and 1.5, and I'm using both. Okay, so remember on the bottom I like to pull them out front, because honestly I got so tired of keep fiddling with them on the bottom, so I just quit doing that, and now I just pull them out front. It really does look better in pictures, and it stays nice. So okay, so y'all, I have black and pink and green frames to list. I listed a few. Okay, so pull them out front and then just kind of let it kind of sit on top of the other one. We'll tie it off 3 good times, trim off our tie. The thicker ties are not my favorite, but unfortunately, that's about all we can find right now. Okay. I like to work in bunches of 2. It's just kind of more efficient to me. It's not a kit, however, you can get all of it in the shop. So, it's not a kit, but you could make it into a kit. Everything that we have on here is in the shop. And, of course, there is links. If you get the email, you should have gotten links with the email. And if not, there should be links in the description. So if you click on the title, if you're on your phone, you should see the description on YouTube. Okay. So now we're going to switch again. Oh, wonderful. Okay. I love this iridescent. Isn't that pretty? I see I'm not the only purple fan out there. I kind of have a couple of wholesalers that I kind of troll their sites every day. And as soon as I see something, I order it. It is so hard to find frames. I agree. It is terrible. And the prices of frames have gone way up. Did y'all notice that? Yep. But you can check Carolina Pottery online. I think they have some. So I would check there. And you can order it online. Yeah, Etsy does have frames, but boy are they expensive on there. Okay. And I hear, have y'all heard that the Dollar Tree is getting rid of the 14-inch frame? Sadness, sadness. Very sad. Purple is my favorite color too. Love it. Love purple. Hey, hey, Michelle. I will probably be doing the sunflower kit on, what's today? Today's Wednesday. I'll probably be doing it on either Friday or Sunday. Yep. And it's going to be fun. We get to play with florals. I love florals. And I love sunflowers. What are we knowing about? Okay. So make sure that and you might have to do it after you get these two combined, because they will kind of naturally sink in a little bit. And you see now why pulling the ribbons out front really helps, because it's going to get pushed out that way anyways. So we might as well just go with nature instead of trying to fight it. Yeah. Is yours purple too? Yes. Is your hair color purple? I would like to do that, but I think that my mother would have a stroke. So I won't. No. Do they have a new purple iPhone? That's dangerous. You know what the problem with iPhones is? As soon as you buy it, like, they come out with a new one. As soon as I get used to one, they come out with a new one. And then I'm like, oh, I don't want to have to buy another new one. Okay. Design group is $14.97 a month. Oh yes, we still have plenty of the sunflower swag left. We do. Owl, do you have that link? Please. Oh, and y'all, we set up the sign up for the master class. If you were interested in doing that. Okay. So that's happening next week. Now, I'm gone next week. Do you want to see the sign? Here it is. It's all about flowers. Oh, I love that. Your hair is dark purple. Very cool. One of my best buddies, her color is purple too. Share Bear. So Share Bear and I, we're purple fanatics. And I have another friend who is into green. So she would like this for the green. Yep. Okay. Oh, you were talking about the frames? I know. Isn't that awful? Well, I have an iPhone because certain apps that I need for running my business are on the iPhone. So I actually have an iPhone and I have an Android, because sometimes I have to show things on iPhone and sometimes I have to show things on Android. So I have both. Yep, sunflower is the swag. It is. I love, 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 love it. The name of my shop is just Hardworkingmomstore.com. Alright, this one is fighting with me a little bit. Just get it. Sometimes they get stuck together. But that's okay. We can make them behave. The link to join, Casey or Al, could you give her a link to the design group or the masterclass? Was that what you're talking about? I'm not sure which one you were talking about, but they have both. Okay. I can't wait for y'all to see some of the awesome designs some of my other designers do, because they're amazing. You're a lavender lover too, see? Lavender unite. Okay, so if I ship this, I would ship it in a 22 by 22 by 6 box. And what you can do is you put the bow in the corner of the box, because there's going to be more space on the corner than there is anywhere else. And it will help to get it so that it doesn't completely squash the bow. Oh, yay. Design group, yep. I'm going to do the beach bound. If I do the swag on Friday, I'll do beach bound on Sunday. If I do vice versa. So it'll either be Friday or Sunday. Do y'all want me to do the swag live or recorded? Or do you care? Do you care? Okay. Okay. What won't cause the mesh to curl in the wrong place? I pull that short. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Live. Okay, you got it. You like live so you can ask questions? Dimensions of the box would be 22 by 22 by 6. So when you're doing, so this here makes a 24-inch wreath. When you are getting ready to ship it, you want to ship it in a 2-inch smaller box. So if this wreath came out to be 20 inches, I would do an 18-inch box. If it was 22 inches, I would do a 20-inch box. 24, I would do 22. You're much better off doing it a little bit snug because it protects the wreath from moving around. So I used to ship them in 24 by 24 until I figured out that it actually is better to ship them in the smaller box. It's also a whole lot more cost effective. Okay, so on the last one, we ruffle both sides. Then we pull out a little mesh. So see, they won't totally both be out, but you'll be able to see them. You see how you can see both colors? This is also a little bit similar to the mermaid style. Yes, the sign is listed. Yep. And it's in the link. I sent you a link. A link. I lean over and I squash my ribbons. Oh, not the beach kit. No. I'll list it when I'm done. Don't worry, I'll get it listed. Yeah, I really like it in a smaller box. It really makes it. I tell you what's funny. The first wreath retreat we did, and that's the size box I brought, and that's when we figured out, oh my gosh, they fit so great in this box. Why have we been spending all this extra money on this other box? So that's how we figured it out. It was last year. at our first wreath retreat. So we got the bottom done. Look how pretty that is. See, you can see both colors. And see how well it works with this because we have dark and light together. Okay. So we're going to do the same thing up top. The only difference is going to be how we do the ribbons. So let's open up our ties here. There we go. There. Now. You see how pretty that green is and how it pops off of that purple? Oh, that would be great. Thank you, Casey. Thank you. Mama's doing pretty good. She actually was here today. She was here, and y'all, she was getting helping get our next month's wreath kit together. So, I think she just got a little bit worn out, so I took her home. But she was here, and she was doing good. She's actually come 2 days this week. Do I have a class on shipping? In my business group, I do. Yep, I do. Okay. So we did our 2. So we'll spread them out just like we normally do. And I pull that mesh out a little. All that does is keep it from getting squashed together. Okay. All right. And I like it because it really makes it stand up a lot. So now we will put our ribbons on. I have a few green and purple. I just need to list them. So they should be in there in a little bit. Y'all, we even had Sassy over here. She's such a character when she comes over here. I need to go live so y'all can see when Mom and Dad and Sassy and Bella are here. It's like a family affair in here. Let me move this over just a little bit. Yep, mesh is cut at 20 inches. So see how I spread them out? Oh, yeah. No, we didn't discontinue it. We are working on the categories of the signs, and it may just have moved to a different category. We'll get that fixed. If you need a link, just email me and we'll get you a link. Okay. It's probably under everyday. Yeah, y'all, we talk about all that stuff in the business group all the time. We talk about Etsy a lot. We talk about shipping a lot. And we talk about social media a lot. So, and what's working and what's not, and all that good stuff. And we help each other out. To me, that's the biggest thing. Like, that's what groups are really for. They're for the community aspect. You should be able to rewind it. If you're on YouTube, you should be able to. Oh, my Lord. I'm sorry, she scared me to death. Oh, if you need to add the business group, message us because you get a discounted rate. So don't just go join it. Bella, you're fine. When she hears a big truck or something goes by, she goes in protection mode. And she scares me half to death. I do have a Facebook group for the business group. It's Lori Jacobs Success Path. I sure do. It's not a kit, but all of the supplies are in my shop, so you can make it a kit. Aren't these colors pretty together? Doesn't all that purple make that green pop? Pretty, pretty. So see up top, I spread out the bigger one right here because that's where you put, so that's where you tie your mesh in. So there's going to be more room there. And see, when you spread them out up here, you can see all of the ribbons better. Okay. Yeah, because there's a discount if you have the combo together. I don't want you to pay too much. So, oh, the beach sign has been listed. Okay, so here, there we go. You see how full it is and how nice and pretty it is when you put, I mean, 2 layers of mesh is a lot, but it makes it look so pretty. Yep, we have an Etsy ebook. And then we go and look at shops and stuff like that a lot too. We have 2 Zoom calls a week. One on Sunday and one on Tuesdays. And of course, the one on Sundays, it's late afternoon. So if people work, they still get an opportunity to come to a Zoom call. But lots of us work, right? Yes, she is. All of my ladies are awesome. I think all of my ladies are awesome. Woo, Bella, what you been eating? She's killing me. Okay. There we go. Oh, I just love these colors together. The lady that wanted this, I bet you, I'll send you a picture. I bet you she'll be here tomorrow. That's funny. You are so funny, Susan. Okay. Oh, that's so funny. I had cut off part of the little tie, and I just glanced back on the floor, and it was sitting on the floor. For a second, I thought it was a spider. That's funny. I don't scream when I see spiders, but I might kill them. Because I'm not a big spider fan. The extra lavender sign. I'm not really sure what you're asking. I know we have something we need to send you, Nancy, because I saw that earlier. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, y'all. So I have a couple of new employees. So if you got something wrong, please let me know so we can get it corrected. They're just kind of in that learning curve. But I promise you, if we get anything wrong, we will fix it. So you just have to let us know. This is that last piece. Where did I put my... Oh, it's right there. Okay. All right, let's see. I think this one goes... Yeah. Thank you. I love the color combo too. This last one's going to be real curly. That's okay though. If you have it where it's doing this, you see how it's doing this little curl? So what you can do is place something heavy on it. So I'm going to place something heavy on it while I get it rolled out. But a great thing to do is to place something heavy on the other end, and then as you go up, it's not going to try to curl on you. Just a simple little trick you can use to keep it from going in a direction you don't want it to. Okay, so this is the last piece. Whew, I might have to make me one of these. You know, when she said, I have someone who wants a wreath in all purple, I was like, yeah, I can do that. I can do it. Hello. All right. Yeah, only at Halloween for spiders, and they need to be plastic. I love it. You're not a purple person, but you're pink. You're pink. You like pink. I'm making you one. I have loved purple since I was a little girl. Always, always loved purple. And blue. Purple and blue. Those have always been my favorite colors. Woo, look how nice and full this is. Do you need a wreath like this? We miss you too. Okay. All right. So we got, oh, look at that. Oh my gosh, I love this. I love this. I love the little pop of green, because when you do a wreath, even if it's monochromatic, you really want to have a little bit of pop of color so it doesn't look so uniform. It has that little bit of extra. Look how purple that's going to be. Oh, perfect. How purple. How perfect that's going to be. All right, so let's do our bow. There's that little piece. I'll pick it up because, oh my gosh, Susan, I have to tell you something funny. So we have, you can probably see part of her. We have Shishi back here that Susan made, this gorgeous girl that she did back here. And when I brought her in, when I brought her home from the wreath retreat, I put her over in here, and it scared the crud out of my girls because they thought it was a person. All right. So we're going to start with the green because that's going to pop the best on the color. Thank you. I love it too. Okay, so trim. All right. Let's do like 10-inch tails. Okay. So I do twist it to get it in there. And you can see this, it has these glitter dots. I love them. Okay. So we're going to go to the 6. And then I twist it. I wait until I get it to the right place and then I twist it. So right like this. And twist. Again. And twist. Okay. Twist. All right. Alrighty. Then we'll pull this out, trim it off. There we go. Okay. Did you scare your husband? That's funny. Okay. So I'm going to put, no, I want to put this one on. Hey, Marcia. Okay. So right like that. Okay. We're just going to do one with this one. Oh, maybe we should do two. Let's do two. Oh, no, wait. I got an idea. Let's do one. Okay, so we're going to do one. If you want to get your pattern seen again, we can do this. So do one. Alright, and then do one with this. Okay. Whoops. That's why you want to have it pulled out. Okay, two with this one. Alright. Pull those out. Like that. Okay. Trim it off. So we do have 2, 1, 2. Then we're going to do 1. Awesome. Yeah, we try to get our orders out the same day unless it's a weekend, of course. Because on the weekend we're at home. Well, my girls are at home. I'm at home on Saturdays, so I take that day off to be with my family. But I'm back here on Sundays. And I love every minute. I am beyond thankful that I get to do something I love. All right, now, let's bring this one back. We're gonna make a nice big juicy one. Because I don't want to put this pattern on top of each other. Okay, so we're gonna do 2 again. There. I think we'll go a little bit smaller. There we go. So when you have this many stacked up like this, it's good to go just a little bit smaller, just like a 1/2 inch. Oh, I'm loving that deco mesh with the edging on it this year. So cute. Okay. So, just dovetailing because it looks pretty. All right. One last one. Oh, that's so pretty. It was so pretty I had to use it twice. Oh, can't help myself. Okay. Here we go. This is a big whomping bow. This is definitely a drama bow here. Oh, awesome. Okay. We got our big zip tie. Okay. So all I have to do is get it enough to pull it out of the bow maker. And you can see, I hardly ever use the Pro Bow, the hand, just because I really like to have more hands-on with making my bows. Okay. All right, now, so you can see where that indention is. So we've got to move this over and to where that indention is. And I have to kind of hold on and make sure it's not going to move any of my loops, because sometimes it will. Just don't completely tighten it until you kind of get things moved around. So I kind of tighten it about 60 or 70%. Okay, then I'm gonna put my pipe cleaner through the back. I'll just kind of check, make sure everything's in order. Yep. Okay. I especially like to make sure that these two are not slipping towards the back, because that happens and then it's frustrating. Okay, so tighten it really good. So you can use wire, you can use zip ties, and you can use pipe cleaners for these. It's really all in what works for you. Okay, so now you see how our bow's all kind of crumpled in the back? So what we're going to do is pull and twist, pull and twist, pull and twist, and that is going to keep it from getting all scrunched up and stuck in one spot. Zip tie nation, that's right, that's where I get mine. Love, love, love the bigger ones, because sometimes you just need a big old juicy bow and it's too hard to use the smaller ones. There we go. So now we got it pulled out. Okay. We'll fluff it just a little bit more when we get it on the wreath. But mostly I get this done ahead of time. And mostly it's because, and I keep saying mostly, but it's because I want to make sure I have a chance to do the twist, to break that bow and get that twist in. All right, so now I'm going to run my hands under these. Look at that, it's already curling. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Okay. See this green one here, it's really pretty. It curls up really nice. Okay. So I'm just going to cut the zip tie that's left and not the pipe cleaner, because accidentally sometimes I will. But I just slip another one in there. There we go. Now we can bring, and I think this is kind of fitting for this wreath because it's a big wreath. Big wreath needs a big bow. All right. So we're just going to tie it on. All I'm doing is pulling it down. So one pipe cleaner on the inside, one in the middle, and then I just tie it together in the back. You know, our Dollar Tree never has anything. So Dollar Tree is for carrying frames, but they're kind of odd. I don't know if they have 8-inch, and they have that new rainbow thing, which is really just a 14-inch wreath that's like cut in half. So, which is fine. But it's sad they're not going to carry those 14-inch anymore. There we go. So we're just going to curl. So straight up the middle with your thumbs. I just leave that one in the middle loose, and I can just pull it out. Okay. Same thing with this green one. And this one really wants to curl, so it doesn't take much effort. That one's like, yeah, let's do it. Okay. There we go. So if you have too many tails, you can always trim some off. I like long tails like this because it really gives it a nice big look. And I will kind of just move my ribbons around again. Make sure everything's in place. Okay. Because sometimes things can get moved. All right, there we go. So there's a nice big bow. Then I think we should put our sign, kind of nest it near the bow. I'm just losing ribbon and, okay, here we go. So if I'm if I'm going to nest it kind of towards the middle, I'm going to put a hole at the top and a hole at the bottom. Ooh. Yep, fluff and go. Okay. Yep, fluff and walk away. Don't keep fluffing it. Because once you have it fluffed, it's going to be fine. You just need to leave it and walk away, because I promise it's okay. The more you mess with it, the more frustrated you'll get. Awesome. Okay. These colors are so pretty together. I love it. Okay, so this is 26 gauge wire. It's in silver. You can get it from Walmart in the floral section, and you can get it from Amazon. Okay. So I kind of double it up like that. And I just twist it together. Thank you. I know. Mine hardly ever has Wreath anything. And they're supposed to have this expanded craft section, but I can tell you it's not where I live. Or, I don't know, somebody goes in there and buys it all up, or I don't know. Okay. So I'm going to kind of nest it over here. I want it to be kind of close to this green, because that's going to make it pop off a little bit more. So I'm just going to take this, and we're going to use our weaving needle. You on here, Dawn? Throw your link out. Okay, these are weaving needles. You can get them from Wreath by Dawn, and you can thread them just like a regular needle, and you just push it right down through the mesh and all. Easiest way to put on a sign ever. Okay, and then I just tie it around the frame once I get it through. Okay. There we go. All right, so once I get it tied around the frame a couple times, then I'll just trim it off. But how easy is that, right? Yeah, but what you can do, so like you see how this bow is nice and big and it covers the wreath? What you can do is you can take the bow off, and then you put the bow on your mailbox, or you put your bow on your stairway, and then you can see the mesh. I always like to have a bow, but if I just really love the mesh a whole lot and I don't want to lose sight of that, I will actually just put the bow separate and put it like somewhere where you can see both. Thank you. I've got to show off. You're so funny. Okay. Yeah, so one of the reasons that I cut my ribbons at 12 inches instead of 13 or 14 inches like a lot of others do is because I want to see. I spent all that time making sure I had my mesh on there and it was pretty. I want to be able to see it. So I don't put a ton of ribbons on it. Or at least not really long ribbons, because then I can't see it. If you wanted to curl up some of these, you can take the ones that you dovetailed, fold it over like this, and then you can curl it just like normal. This will also help show off some of that pretty mesh that's underneath, like that. You can curl them all too. Just depends on what you like, right? It's all about what you like. All right, there we go. So there's the big old bow There's the sign. You can see, you can really see a lot of the mesh. See? That's why I make my ribbons like I do. So if y'all ever wonder why I use 12-inch ribbons, that's why. Because the mesh is half of the fun. Right? At least to me it is. Mama Sue can't have it. It's for Miss Rose. I promised her I'd make her a purple one. Besides, Mama's into pink and yellow. We have to make her pink and yellow. Yeah, absolutely. That's why my ribbon tails are not long. Yep, I agree. I like to see the mesh. I'm a mesh person. I love mesh. So, all right. So did I miss any questions? Oh, does somebody have a question? Thank you. Is yellow your favorite color? It's one of my mom's favorite colors too. Thank you, Charlie and Sophia. What's oh no? What are you saying oh no to, Mama? Mom says oh no, but I don't know what she's saying oh no to. Mom, we need to change your name to Mama Sue. You want to join the design group and you're in the business group. So email me. It's just Lori, Lori, at hardworkingmom.com. Or you can email Casey too. Hers is Casey, Kaycee, at hardworkingmom.com. And she can help. Because you want to get that discount. Thank you. Oh, Mama wants the wreath. Yeah, we can't have it. I promised Miss Rose she could have it. Yeah. All right, well, I hope y'all have a wonderful night. I'm going to list those wreath frames real quick before I go home. The wreath is not yours. I'm sorry, Mom. All right. Y'all have a wonderful night. Oh, thank you. Putting colors together is my all-time favorite thing. I do have a few of the purple work forms to list. I don't have many, but I'm hoping to get a few more in tomorrow, so hopefully I'll be listing more soon. All right. Y'all have a wonderful night, and I will see you guys probably on Friday. Yeah, we'll just have to make her another one.